Dried chilies are an amazing way to add flavor to the food you cook, but you might not be using them because maybe you don't know where to find them. And if you do know where to find them, you don't know which one to choose. And if you were to bring them all the way home, you wouldn't know what to do with it, and you're worried they're gonna bring way too much spice to the equation. Let me address each one of these things individually. Okay, sourcing. So the first thing is if you have a Latin American market anywhere near you, that's absolutely your best bet. There's gonna be a wide variety, and sometimes they'll come in ground up powders, which are extremely convenient, or big bags of whole chilies. I really like that they're inexpensive and that you can just get a lot to keep you stocked for a long time. Second stop would be your supermarket, wherever you shop normally. Sometimes off to the sides of produce sections, there's maybe a separate section that has Latin American ingredients, and they do come like this. They're kind of in clear bags here with a label on the top, and they'll be hanging on little hangers at the shelf. So you can find a lot of whole spices and a lot of chilies there as well. And thirdly, if you don't have any of that available close by, there's always the internet. Okay, how to use them. You can do one of two things. You can grind them into a powder, or you can soak them in boiling water for about 15 minutes, and then that can get blended into some sort of base or marinade that has liquid in it. Either way, you need to soften them first. So you can throw them into your microwave briefly, or you can put them into a pan over medium heat. This will just allow them to kind of wake up, soften, and become pliable. You can peel off the stem, open them up, and then tear out any seeds and ribs that are in the middle that you want to remove. From there, you can tear them into smaller pieces, and if you want to go ahead and grind them into a powder, this is the time to do it. Throw them into this inexpensive coffee grinder that I love, and then you can have them in a nice powder form. From here, you can use them in any sort of spice blend, and it's especially nice if you're sprinkling it over the top of something, maybe if you're roasting vegetables. The other way is to go ahead and soak them in boiling water and let them sit for 15 minutes, and then you can blend them into whatever you want to use from there. Let's talk about selection. I'd recommend that you buy two types of chilies. The first is an ancho chili. Ancho is the word for wide in Spanish, and this is much wider than a lot of the other dried peppers you can get. It's a poblano pepper that's been completely dehydrated. You know, the peppers that they use for chile rellenos, big green pepper that tapers down. It becomes almost black when it's dried. And this is amazing because it has a really deep, complex flavor with notes of kind of tobacco. And it's really mild and contributes tons of flavor with zero heat. So this is the first one that I'd like you to get. And second, I'd recommend that you get some sort of red chili. So there's three options here for us today. This is going in order from the most to least spicy. The first is a puya chili, and this is about a 4 out of 10 on the spice scale. Second is a guajillo pepper, and that's going to be a 2 or 3 on the spice scale. And a California chili, which is just about a 1. Very mild, so if you're someone who doesn't want a lot of heat but a good amount of flavor, this is a great spot to go. And if you want some more heat, go here. And if you're curious, go ahead and just buy all three. I have all these and many more. I'm just obsessed with all these amazing flavors. These are all gonna be somewhat in the same vein, and they're also gonna contribute a beautiful red-orange color to the food that they go into. So that's all you need to know to get started buying dried chilies. I'll give you a lot more in-depth instruction inside of my video courses, classes, and lessons. But for now, I would say just get started. Buy something, and then you can experiment and learn as you go. It's gonna add a lot more flavor to your food and really up your skills as a cook. So I would say go ahead and get started, and I'll see you inside of my courses and lessons.